Hello, Lions fans. I'm Derek, and I'll update you on everything happening in Detroit. With the Detroit Lions surging as one of the NFL's top teams, their success in 2024 is fueling optimism among fans and players alike. Sitting at a 7-1 record and leading the NFC North, Dan Campbell's team has defied early season doubts, proving they are serious contenders. However, as free agency looms next offseason, Detroit faces a significant challenge: retaining star defensive tackle Levi Onwuzurike. With his impressive breakout season, Onwuzurike is predicted to attract interest from teams with cap space. Believe it or not, San Francisco could steal him from Detroit, among other additions that could happen. Let's analyze all the details of the last few hours. But first, can I ask you a quick favor? If you like our content, please consider giving us a like. It's a simple way to show your support, and it helps us a lot. Thank you very much. Through 8 games, the Lions have consistently impressed with strong performances on both sides of the ball. The defense, led by coordinator Aaron Glenn, has overcome significant injuries, including season-ending losses of key edge rushers Aiden Hutchinson and Marcus Davenport. Their resilience was on display in Week 9, when Detroit's defense suffocated Green Bay's offense, allowing only 14 points and converting 3 of 12 third-down attempts. Levi Onwuzurike's breakout season has anchored Detroit's front court. The 26-year-old defensive tackle has made a significant leap in productivity, recording 1.5 sacks, 23 quarterback pressures, and 10 tackles thus far. For a player who struggled with injuries early in his career, Onwuzurike's impact in 2024 has underscored his value, making him one of Detroit's highest priority free agents. Originally drafted in the second round in 2021, Levi Onwuzurike was seen as a high-potential player with the capability to strengthen Detroit's interior defense. After battling injuries and limited playing time in his first 3 seasons, Onwuzurike's 2024 resurgence could not have come at a better time for the Lions. Now healthy, he has stepped into a starting role and has become a key contributor, showing flashes of brilliance both as a pass rusher and a run stopper. Onwuzurike's ability to generate interior pressure has been crucial for Detroit, especially given the injuries to their edge rushers. His knack for collapsing the pocket forces opposing quarterbacks to make quick decisions, which has contributed to the Lions' success on defense. As Onwuzurike heads into free agency, his rising production and versatility make him a valuable asset, both for the Lions and potential suitors like the San Francisco 49ers. The San Francisco 49ers are anticipated to be aggressive in the 2025 free agent market, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Injuries to key defensive tackles, including Javon Hargrave, have exposed depth issues on their line. While San Francisco's defense remains formidable, adding a player like Onwuzurike would give them a versatile, productive option to bolster their pass rush and run defense. The 49ers are expected to have over $36 million in cap space per Spotrac, placing them in a strong position to pursue impactful additions. Although they rank 19th in available cap space, General Manager John Lynch has a history of making strategic moves to attract talent. Onwuzurike's skill set aligns well with San Francisco's defensive needs, and he could be positioned to start immediately in their defensive scheme. For Detroit, retaining Onwuzurike is about more than just maintaining depth. It's about investing in a homegrown talent who has shown his potential to become a cornerstone on defense. Letting him walk would not only weaken Detroit's interior defense, but could also disrupt the chemistry that Aaron Glenn has cultivated. As the Lions continue their climb as contenders, continuity on the defensive line could be vital for sustained success. Though the Lions are competitive, they face financial constraints. Key players like Hutchinson, offensive lineman Penei Sewell, and cornerback Jerry Jacobs will soon be eligible for extensions, placing a strain on Detroit's available cap space. However, prioritizing a rising star like Onwuzurike may require sacrifices in other areas of the roster. As other contracts near expiration, Detroit's front office will need to balance current financial commitments with future flexibility. General Manager Brad Holmes will likely need to be creative to retain Onwuzurike, but with the team's ascendant status, the effort to keep him should be well worth it. Beyond re-signing Onwuzurike, the Lions could benefit from adding another experienced pass rusher. Demarcus Lawrence of the Dallas Cowboys might be on Detroit's radar. Lawrence, a 4-time Pro Bowler and one of the NFL's premier defensive ends, is expected to enter free agency following a disappointing season for Dallas. Detroit could be the perfect landing spot for the veteran, bringing experience and skill to a team on the rise. Demarcus Lawrence has long been recognized for his relentless pass rush, impressive tackling, and playmaking ability. In only 4 games this season before an injury, Lawrence racked up 14 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, 10 quarterback pressures, and a forced fumble. Despite being in his 11th season, He continues to perform at an elite level and has shown no signs of slowing down when healthy. For the Lions, Lawrence's skill set addresses several critical needs. Lawrence brings years of experience to a young Lions squad, offering guidance and mentorship to emerging talents like Hutchinson. His presence would provide a leadership boost on and off the field, helping to cultivate a winning mindset. While Hutchinson has stepped into the role of Detroit's primary pass rusher, adding Lawrence would create a dynamic, high-caliber tandem. Lawrence's ability to demand attention on one side of the line would make it harder for opponents to double-team Hutchinson, maximizing both players' effectiveness. Known for his run-stopping abilities, Lawrence can bolster Detroit's defense against the run, an area where the Lions have shown improvement but could still benefit from additional support. Lawrence's skills would complement the Lions' developing front line and help them maintain their strong presence against high-powered offenses. Defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn's system has proven effective, but adding a seasoned edge rusher like Lawrence could take the defense to another level. Lawrence's versatility allows him to adapt to various schemes, whether it's in a 4-3 setup or as part of hybrid packages Glenn frequently employs. Lawrence's experience with different defensive alignments in Dallas gives him the flexibility needed to fit smoothly into Detroit's game plans. Adding Lawrence could also allow Glenn to deploy more complex schemes and blitz packages, keeping opponents guessing. With Hutchinson and Lawrence attacking from either side, Detroit's defense would be better equipped to contain mobile quarterbacks and disrupt offensive backfields. Defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn's system has proven effective, but adding a seasoned edge rusher like Lawrence could take the defense to another level. Lawrence's versatility allows him to adapt to various schemes, whether it's in a 4-3 setup or as part of hybrid packages Glenn frequently employs. Lawrence's experience with different defensive alignments in Dallas gives him the flexibility needed to fit smoothly into Detroit's game plans. Adding Lawrence could also allow Glenn to deploy more complex schemes and blitz packages, keeping opponents guessing. With Hutchinson and Lawrence attacking from either side, Detroit's defense would be better equipped to contain mobile quarterbacks and disrupt offensive backfields. Though Demarcus Lawrence is coming off a 3-year, $40 million deal, Detroit's competitive financial standing puts them in a solid position to pursue him. As the Lions enter the 2025 offseason, they will have the cap flexibility needed to make competitive offers without jeopardizing other priority signings. Brad Holmes, Detroit's general manager, has shown he's willing to invest in key players who can make an immediate impact, and Lawrence fits that profile. Additionally, the Lions could consider a structured deal that offers Lawrence short-term value with incentives tied to performance, ensuring the team remains financially stable while gaining the defensive firepower needed to compete for championships. Dallas' 2024 season has been plagued by injuries and a disappointing 3-5 record. Star quarterback Dak Prescott and wide receiver CeeDee Lamb have both missed time, and Lawrence himself has been limited due to a foot injury. As a veteran, Lawrence may prioritize signing with a team poised to contend, especially if he feels the Cowboys are headed for a rebuild. With the Lions emerging as one of the NFC's strongest teams under Dan Campbell's leadership, Detroit offers Lawrence a chance to join a contender with a winning culture. Unlike Dallas, where injuries and inconsistency have defined their season, the Lions present a stable, upward trajectory that appeals to veterans looking to compete for championships. As the Lions plan for the 2025 offseason, pursuing Demarcus Lawrence should be a top priority. With his blend of talent, experience, and leadership, Lawrence could fill a crucial role on Detroit's roster, taking their defense from good to elite. His potential pairing with Aiden Hutchinson promises a formidable pass-rushing duo that could make Detroit one of the NFC's hardest defenses to play against. The potential addition of Demarcus Lawrence could be a game-changing move for the Detroit Lions defense. As fans, what are your thoughts on the Lions targeting a veteran star like Lawrence? Do you believe his experience would be worth the investment, or should the Lions focus on developing younger talent? And should securing Levi Onwuzurike for more seasons be a priority? Should Brad Holmes afford to lose him? Leave your analysis in the comments. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Join our community and get exclusive daily content. We prioritize keeping you up to date with all the latest happenings in Detroit. See you soon.